Hey guys, welcome back to Halftime Roomies. It's been a while, we know, but we're finally back, and it's been an interesting few months. We have with us Parul Thakur, the newly born Bengals fan,
Yeah.
and that's an interesting story actually. If you want to tell the viewers,
Well, it's actually kind of funny if people would dive into it. So, if they'd hear it, they would be like, he's a phony. But then, okay, so it started off me watching NFL again with you and everybody else. And I just handpicked the team based on how Bengals helmet looks like. So, no, I'm not on the bandwagon because Bengals is in the finals. I am because I love their helmet. So, so
Yeah,
then I was
think
then
week
forced to
5 or 6, I think it was Bengals playing one of their division rivals.
yeah.
I think you mentioned that the helmet design looks really good.
Yeah.
So this will be my team now.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you're like, yeah, sure, if that works for you, because Bengals have been pretty bad since I've been watching them. Turns out, Bengals reached the Super Bowl.
Exactly, but then you guys were you guys made it sure that I had to handpick a team. So yes, it was Bengals.
Yeah.
And then I kept on asking, hey, would they make it to the Super Bowl? And everybody was like, nah, it's too far fetched and everything. But then I kept on watching the game, and yeah, here we are.
It's a Cinderella story. It's a dream run.
Definitely.
It's very comparable to what Leicester City did in the Premier League in 2015.
Yeah, I definitely consider it to be an underdog story for sure.
Yeah, no one expected the Bengals to make it to the Super Bowl, especially going past the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh,
And that was a brilliant game.
yeah. Given how the game started and how it panned out, 21-3, I guess it was.
It was, I think, 21-3. It became 21-10 right before halftime.
Halftime, yeah.
And then these guys scored, I think, 14 unanswered points
Yep.
until the field goal, which took it to overtime.
Exactly. Yeah, but then with Bengals this season specifically, they have been the second half team, so to speak,
Yeah,
and they have garnered so many points and they've fought back their way in all the time. And kudos to McPherson that he takes those field goals, because we have had so many field goal victories with 3 points right at the end.
yeah.
Had more than a couple games this season.
The one game though that where McPherson actually got into the field goal battle with Mason Crosby was the Packers when the
Yeah.
Packers played Bengals,
Yeah.
and it went to overtime. I think they both missed 2 or 3 each until Mason Crosby finally hit the winning field goal. But McPherson's been really good.
Yeah.
And how good has Jamar Chase been?
Yeah, a rookie of the year for sure.
Yep.
So with Jamar Chase, the thing is that I don't think that Bengals would be heavily relying on him, but then he would be there to get us the major chunk of points, especially in the third and fourth down. His efficiency is there to see with with 100 plus points that he has amassed overall. So let's see how it pans out, because again, eventually at the end of the day, we have to deal with Jalen Ramsey in the final, so that's going to be a contest.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey versus Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase drafted 5th overall before this season from LSU. He also played with Joe Burrow at LSU, so they both came from LSU. He broke the rookie franchise record with 1,455 yards this season, which is the 4th most among all NFL wideouts. It's been a historical season for the Bengals, for Jamar Chase, for Joe Burrows as well, who's just been fantastic this season.
Again, a lot of people have questions around, oh, if he wins the Super Bowl at 25, what happens then? Again, when compared to the team that we have in the finals, again, it's going to be really hard, given that they have such an amazing defense. But then again, we can cap on Burrow's qualities and with his combination with Chase. So let's see how it pans out. But then, yeah, a lot of people are writing Bengals off again.
Well, the Bengals defense, the way it came alive against the Chiefs in the second half, if Bengals can keep that defense, if that defense can go from the first, second in the Super Bowl, again, we know Rams have probably the best defense in the league.
Yep.
But if I think the way the game between the 49ers and the Rams played out we might see a repeat of that in the Super Bowl as long as Bengals defense can keep up.
But when I was comparing the two games, I do feel that Rams were not only defensively strong, but then their defensive aspect came out of the physicality aspect of it all too. Like there's a way that there's one thing you stop a player. There's one thing that there are two players, one taking the upper body away and the other taking the lower body away. So there were those kind of tackles too, and we have already lost our tight end. So
Zoma's out.
Yeah, so let's see if he is able to make a comeback before or on the Super Bowl. So let's see.
Yeah, there's still a week left. It's not a very serious injury, so there's still a chance of him coming back. Matthew Stafford of the Rams signed this season after being with Detroit for I think 12 seasons. Rams did acquire a lot of big names this season. Sonny Mitchell from the Patriots, Von Miller, a Super Bowl champion and MVP himself from the Broncos,
Got Beckham
and
Jr. there.
Odell Beckham Jr. as well from the Browns. So they've really topped up their team with some really solid talent. They also have Cooper Kupp, who finished a historic year for the Rams. 145 catches, 1,947 receiving yards, which ranks second all time, only behind Michael Thomas and Calvin Johnson.
But then again, all these stats would go out of the window because, as far as I've seen sports in general as well, it comes down to the day, how you perform, and sometimes even luck kind of sways to the left or to the right. So there are a lot of factors here. But then again, I think given that Chase wasn't heavily involved in the last game, I see him getting highly involved in this game. So a lot is going to happen when Burrows throws that ball onto the left.
See, that's interesting because Chase was not as heavily involved in the game against Chiefs, who have, I would say, a slightly inferior defense to the Rams.
Right.
So what makes you think that Jamar Chase would be more effective in a one-on-one against the Rams and against?
I think again it would completely depend on Burrow's arm. That's the first thing, and that's basically the basis of the game, right?
Yeah.
And second thing is the only thing that I'm banking on for Chase is his speed alone.
Yeah.
It would come down to that point where he drops it in the hole and Chase basically sprints it out to catch it, right? But then again,
and he's going up against Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah. So,
right.
but then Bengals won't stop playing their game though. It's not that they would have to change the way they play just because Ramsey's there.
I think this season has been a season of comebacks and fights for the Bengals. They've always shown a tough spirit, despite what the result may be.
The grit is there.
Moving on to the Super Bowl itself, there's a fantastic lineup for the Super Bowl halftime. Hopefully it's better than the last few ones that we've had. But predictions on the Super Bowl itself, on the game itself.
I think it's not going to be a very high scoring game, but my heart says Bengals, of course, but my mind says Rams, and that too comfortably at some point.
So you're saying Rams would win by less? So would you say Rams win by more than 7?
Maybe more than 7.
Okay.
Maybe more than 7. But then again, if Bengals perform an upset, of course, I'm getting a helmet or a jersey for sure.
Yeah. I mean, if Bengals win or lose, regardless,
it's a dream season for them. Yeah.
We should do a road trip to Cincinnati, watch a game or two, or even probably visit Pittsburgh when they come there next year.
Oh yeah, let's see.
I think personally, Rams, despite having the better team. And also playing at home. So we forget that they're playing at home.
But then this season has also been that kind of a season where home teams have lost a lot of games.
This postseason, yeah.
Yeah, so keeping my fingers crossed. I mean, I would take any chances that are there to make Bengals win.
And I mean, Rams, they might be at home, but they're really at the 49ers home because even against the 49ers, there were more San Fran fans.
Exactly. We saw that in the game. It was a complete takeover.
SoFi was completely red.
Yeah, it was a complete takeover, yes.
Which, I mean, shows that's the way Sam Kroenke runs his teams. That's the way he invests in his teams.
Let's not go there. Yeah. That'll take up all our time
then. That's a discussion for another day. I personally think I'm rooting for the Bengals to win.
Okay.
I have a feeling that Rams will win this because they have a better team, but I will predict Bengals by 10 points.
Bengals by 10 points?
Bengals by 10 points.
Wow, that'll be one massive upset after Chiefs.
Yep.
Although we have defeated Chiefs twice already. And not being cocky, but they're there.
Bengals by 10. And there's a week to go. Next Sunday, Super Bowl. And I guess we will we'll definitely convene before that and put something out for the viewers as well.
Yeah, let's see.
Yes, that was a great discussion.
Absolutely.
Good luck to you and the Bengals.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with us. Do like, share, subscribe, and have a fun day. Cheerio.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more sports content. In the meantime, click on these thumbnails to check out our other videos. Hope you have a great day ahead.